The Renault Triber, when it was launched in 2019, came across as quite a unique proposition, offering flexible 7-seat options, practicality, and all this in a compact sub 4-meter footprint. And now Renault has made a bunch of changes to make this package even more appealing. So let's take a look. Now on the outside, the Triber gets no design changes, but there are a few things that I will point out. So you get a brand new color, it's called cedar brown. Now this is not the cedar brown shade, but you'll see it in the picture that we were showing you. Apart from that, you now get dual color across all the color options. And you now get this LED indicator on the outside rear view mirrors. So no design changes, but the Triber still manages to look fresh, and the dual color options just make it look a little better. Talking about the cabin, the spacious interiors are still a highlight. You get 4 seating modes and multiple seating combinations, which makes it extremely flexible. Even the third row seating is extremely usable and betters cars bigger than itself. The new Triber now gets additional features like steering mounted audio and phone controls, which make it a lot more convenient. And you now also get height adjustable driver seat, which should help most drivers getting the right seating position. The features carried over include the 8-inch infotainment system with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, but it's not wireless. LED instrument cluster, push start-stop button, and cool storage in the center console. We think the update could have included wireless phone charging, which is also available in the Kiger. On the safety front, the Triber gets 4 airbags, ABS with EBD, and a rear view camera. The Triber has also received 4 stars in the global NCAP crash tests, which speaks volumes about its safety. Now talking about the engine, the Triber is powered by the same 1-liter 3-cylinder naturally aspirated petrol engine that makes 71 bhp and 96 Newton meters of torque. Gearbox duties, it's the same 5-speed manual or the 5-speed AMT. Now we've driven the Triber extensively, and we know that all that power and torque is concentrated towards the bottom and the middle of the power band. So overtaking slow moving traffic is not an issue at all. But the real problem happens when you're on the highway. The Triber just doesn't have the legs for high-speed overtakes or to carry 3-digit speeds comfortably, and that's its biggest bane. We've been saying this forever, that the Triber is just begging for that 1-liter turbo engine from the Kiger, which should give it all the performance that it needs. Now talking about the ride and handling, the Triber is supposed to be a people mover, and a people mover is supposed to be comfortable, right? And the Triber is just that. Renault's got the suspension settings spot on, and the Triber manages undulations and potholes very well. However, you can't just fly over potholes and undulations like you can in most big SUVs, because the Triber tends to bottom out at times. However, if you take it a little slower, it's no problem at all. Now talking about the handling, the Triber feels sure-footed. The steering is light, but it's also pretty chuckable, and the compact dimensions means it's pretty maneuverable in tight city confines. So no matter who the driver, the Triber is pretty easy to drive in the city, and it's got a good balance of ride and handling. With compact dimensions, spacious interiors and modular seating, the Triber was already an excellent people mover for the city. Now all it needs is that turbo engine with the CVT gearbox to make it the ideal 7-seater in its segment.